Hello, everybody. This is Tom Eckert here. You're listening to my podcast, Numerology, a GPS for the Soul. This is your place to learn about the true power of numerology and how to use it to bring out the best in yourself, understand your loved ones better, take wise decisions, and prepare for your future. In other words, how to live your life aligned with your true destiny. Take your time to educate yourself and share these podcasts with your friends and family so they too can enjoy the great benefits of numerology. Enjoy! Hello there, and welcome to all my listeners. Today we are going for a deep dive into the magnetism of your life path number. But before anything else, if you are new here, welcome to my podcast. In this podcast, we discuss numerology as a path for inner transformation, spiritual growth, and self-understanding. I personally attempt to make numerology as accessible, grounded, and applicable for everyday life matters, and to provide you with solid, grounded information so that you can apply numerology in order to live a better, more conscious, and more balanced life that is also aligned with your soul and your true purpose. Now, here are a few ways you can dive deeper into numerology, should you wish to do so. First and foremost, you can book a numerology reading with me, a true deep consultation. In a numerology reading, you can ask any question that is burning in your life and get precise answers, be it career, relationships, vocation, you name it. You can read more about my readings and contact me to book yours through the link in the episode description. Now, if you wish to study numerology on a deeper level, or possibly even pursue it as a career or know it professionally, I invite you to check out my two numerology study paths. First, check out my self-study numerology course, where you learn the fundamentals of numerology in a very comprehensive way at your own pace on your mobile device, on your tablet, or your laptop. Or if you want to take it a step deeper and master the craft of numerology, you can sign up to my complete path of certification from beginner to numerology expert and get certified as a professional numerologist. To read more about both study paths, check out the links in the episode description. So your life path number is undoubtedly the most important number in your numerology chart. It is the heart of it all. Just like the sun to our solar system, so is your life path number to your numerology chart. It holds everything in orbit. It gives context and direction to the entire chart, and consequently, to your entire life. But what's even more staggering about your life path number is its inevitability. You simply cannot escape it. It has a way of pulling you back and back again to face your lessons and potentials. It doesn't let you off the hook. Let's make something very clear. Your life path number is the strongest and clearest compass you have during this lifetime. It is your true north, and if you follow it properly and thoroughly, you will know and feel that you are in the right place, even during challenging times. Conversely, if you try to run away from it, you will simply suffer. It's as simple as that. You will feel more depressed, anxious, out of sync, discombobulated, confused, and generally speaking, at odds with yourself and your life. You see, your life path number has a tremendous magnetism. You cannot really escape its gravitational pull. It is, after all, the center of gravity around which everything else in your life revolves. And you are lucky that it has this magnetism, because that means that no matter where you find yourself, at what age, life circumstances, and so on, you can sense it beating within you and make your way to realign with it. It will nudge you and it won't stop until your very last breath. That's the contract your soul has made before it entered this body. So, what exactly should you explore about your life path? What are the most important things to know about it? Well, the most important thing to unpack about your life path is the central lesson, or lessons, should I say? The lesson that you are meant to master throughout this lifetime. The major lesson is deep and profound and will show up in your life in many ways and forms. In fact, everything in your life, from your emotions, impulses, the people you'll meet, the relationships you'll form, the jobs you'll choose, the fights you'll have, your childhood, your relationship with your parents, and so much more will all contribute to you learning your major lesson. Yes, it's as astonishingly intelligent. This means that if you study deeply the nature of your life path number and its lesson, you will be able to consciously recognize it when it shows up in your life, when an opportunity comes your way to embody it on a deeper level. This awareness is paramount, as it will be your most reliable reminder to stay true to your path and hold yourself accountable in moments of truth. It will also enable you to catch yourself when you escape your lesson, try to resist it, or try to quick fix your way out of it instead of doing the real work. The major lesson is the archetypal journey you are meant to traverse during this lifetime. And it gives context, clarity, logic, and meaning to your journey and the experiences you are and will go through. Now, the next important element to dig deep into are the core qualities and characteristics of your life path. These will be the most intimate attributes that make up your deepest temperament, emotional nature, and even the fundamental desires and wishes you have. The things that fulfill you and make you happy. In many ways, it's like getting to know yourself on a very intimate level. By unveiling the qualities, you will come to know yourself like never before. Much resistance and conflict that may have been invested in images or in trying to change yourself into something you're not will fall away and allow you to embrace the real you, the authentic you you've always been and are meant to be. It's coming into your original nature and authenticity. This gives a lot of validation and energy. The beauty of knowing your true character is that not only you feel deeply validated and permitted to be fully yourself, but that you can finally see others for what they are as well. Usually, these things are mixed and cause much confusion. People project so many ideas on themselves in others, in what they think they should be or others should be. Now, this, knowing the qualities and attributes of your life path number, will clarify it once and for all. And it will center you. So let's talk about the next element that you should really understand on a deep level. But before I say anything further, if you are enjoying this podcast and you want to keep learning more grounded, in-depth, and high-quality numerology, make sure to click the follow or subscribe button and turn on the notification bell on the platform you're listening from and become part of my numerology community. Also, make sure to check out the comment section and leave a comment on an episode you liked, share your thoughts, and even ask me questions. It's your opportunity to connect with me directly, and I will always attempt to answer as many questions and comments as I possibly can. Moving on, let's talk about another very important factor you need to understand about your life path. And that is the shadow side of your life path number. We live in a world of duality, and nothing comes without its flip side. And we must be aware of our own shadow if we want to succeed on the spiritual path and life as a whole. Every life path number has a shadow side. That's when your number reveals its negative and destructive tendencies. For some, this will be aggression and violence. For others, a difficulty growing up and becoming an adult. Some will be arrogant and destructive in relationships, while others may be totally scattered and not have a clue where their life is headed. Each life path has very particular shadows that need to be explored deeply. Otherwise, it's very easy to let yourself off the hook and not reach true mastery of your life lesson. Not to mention that mitigating and transforming the shadow side is part of the major lesson. Now, if you don't do that, you're simply refusing to learn your lesson. And as a consequence, your life path, with its magnetism and insistence, will show you very clearly that you're off track. Things may suddenly not work out in your favor. Relationships may crumble. Friends may distance themselves all of a sudden. Your mental health may deteriorate. Even your physical health. You may feel like you don't know anymore where your life is going. You may act foolishly and squander precious opportunities and connections. And the list goes on. In other words, if you want to reach full mastery of your life path number, make sure to not only learn the bright side, but also the shadow of your life path number. This way, you will learn how to take full charge and responsibility for your life. Now, the next thing I'd recommend you learn and study deeply about your life path number has to do with the unique events it'll most probably bring into your life. Every life path number has a way of inviting recurring events and situations into your life that offer you the space, the environment, and opportunity to practice your major lesson and core qualities. If your life path is about leadership and fearlessness, you will perhaps be faced with an opportunity to lead a team at work or to be a project manager. If your life path is about sensitivity, care, and kindness, you may find that people tend to come to you for advice and consolation as a way for you to practice your lesson and core energies. Every life path has its unique events. The events, by the way, can also be challenging and trying. For example, you may have a competing authority for the leadership position, or someone who will try to challenge your authority. You will need to learn to deal with it masterfully over time. Or perhaps the people will start taking you for granted for always being there to care for and support them. And you will need to learn when and how much to support, but also when to stop and create healthy boundaries. So these recurring events will take on the nature of your life path number and will allow you to practice and master it in myriad ways from the gross to the subtle levels. It is great to be able to recognize these events when they show up so that you can accept them without resistance and work with them to achieve the goal of your life path number. Now, the things mentioned so far are the most important elements you want to get a good grasp of regarding your life path number. But what is truly amazing about your life path number is the inevitability of it, the magnetism of it, this irresistible pull it has on you. You can try as hard as you want to escape it, and it will find you around the corner. It will pop up in your dreams. It will show up in your thoughts when you're alone and put your mobile device away. In a way, it will haunt you until you fully embrace it. And that is such a great fortune, because it means that not only are you trying to find your destiny, but also your destiny is trying to find you. It's a love affair. If you study your life path number deeply, you will start to notice that you simply must express it. It's not even a conscious decision. It's you can compare it to a rose spreading its natural fragrance. It's as simple. It always amuses me to watch people who supposedly feel disconnected from their life path number expressing it in every way and form. It's just inescapable, even when you feel you're disconnected from it. So, what we understand from all of this is just how powerful and magnetic your life path number really is, and what a major role it plays in your life and destiny. It really is, a matter of fact, the central axis around which everything in your numerology chart revolves, a true center of gravity. It's very important to know it from the inside out. And perhaps the two best ways to do that is to get a professional numerology reading and study numerology, at least the fundamentals, properly. The reason I say a numerology reading and not a book or a YouTube video, which are also good to begin with, is that a numerology expert will reveal to you subtleties and nuances that are usually not spoken about in such platforms like a book, like a YouTube video, and so on. Not to mention the intuitive connection the numerologist establishes with you and the added value it has in giving you a more precise and self-tailored insight into your unique path and lessons. So, no matter what avenue of inquiry you use, just make sure, my friends, to be thorough and deep. And before I wrap this up, I want to say again, if you have enjoyed this podcast and you want to keep learning in-depth, grounded, high-quality numerology, make sure to click the follow or subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell on the platform you're listening from and become part of my numerology community. And also remember to check out the comment section and leave a comment on an episode you liked, share your thoughts, ask me questions, my friends. It's an opportunity for us to connect, and as promised, I will attempt to answer as many comments as I possibly can. Also, don't forget to check out my professional numerology readings. It's an incredible opportunity to get to know yourself and align with your soul's path. And last but not least, if you want to master numerology, if you want to have an in-depth grasp on it, make sure to check out my self-study numerology course and my in-depth numerology certification studies. My friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And as always, I'll see you in the next ones. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, and you want to go deeper into numerology, check out my website, tom-eckert.com. You can also book a numerology reading or even study numerology yourself through my courses. I'll see you in the next episode.